Alright, here we have our 1994 Ford F-150 XLT X-Cab. It's a 4x4 short bed. It's in this beautiful Calypso green, kind of like a teal color with the dark green rockers. Factory two-tone paint. This is a local Northwest truck, 2-owner. It's always been in Washington, so there's no rust anywhere. We'll do just a little walk around video here to show you how clean this body is and just how it pops in the sun. And then we'll get closer and kind of go over every little, try to get every little defect, such as rock chips and scratches, that we can. We pay extra to do 100 photos, but that's kind of the max, so we can't get everything. So we do have a photo bucket account, or for more photos we can email you that show like little scratches up close. But we'll go over all of them now. You can see the hood lines up nice. There's actually no rock chips on this hood right there, but there's a few right up in there. But on the front fascia, it's a really nice condition. All the chrome's really nice, and you have just a few little stone chips along the valance there, but no dings or dents. There's actually no dents on this entire body. There's just a couple tiny dings that I'll show you. Driver's side fenders are really nice. You don't have any flaking or chipping. No cracks or chips in any of the windows. It's real common for it to flake off right there. It's not flaking there. There is just a little bit of paint that you could see, hopefully, that has flaked off on this valance piece on the inside between the hood. Got the driver's side door. It has a little small little chip there, and then another little chip there. There's also a little bit of I don't know if they had something going on up here, but try to show you. It's really hard to show on the camera with the sun coming in. This is a really bright paint, so it really reflects the sun a lot. Sometimes it looks lighter than it is. There's a really small ding there with no paint damage, and then you come down the side, there's a couple little rock chips. There's some rock chips, or just some door edge chipping there. A little scratch, a deeper scratch there that's actually chipped the paint away. And then you have your chips along there. The rockers actually look really nice. It has these original matching fiberglass side steps. They're an aftermarket piece that you can get a lot like the original Ford ones that later came in 95 and above. You got your door edge chipping there on the rocker, but really a lot less than you'd expect. I mean, even along here is just nice and shiny paint. Molding on the top has got your kind of typical fading of the black on the door, and then you get to the rest of the molding. It looks good. So sun's kicking in here, so this paint job's gonna really reflect and look bright. Box is nice, not all bent in or nothing. It's just got your standard drop-in bed liner that's in good condition. The top of the cab, which from like, it's shiny all back here, but on the top the clear coat has flaked, like from the ring gutter up. I don't know if it's flaked or if it's just burnt, but it's not shiny, and you can see that in the pictures. There's a little chip there. There's also a little chip there. Along the bed sides is really good condition, though. You can tell nobody was loading stuff from the side, which people, sometimes will drop things and scratch the truck all up. A little scratch in there. And there's a little chip there. And then the rocker's in really nice shape, actually. It's just got a couple, kind of typical super small stone chips that kind of the size of a pencil lead. It's got dual tanks, so locking gas caps, and those work good. Back, it's got the full chrome package. The chrome's in really nice shape. I mean, still got the reflective, deep mirror-like finish. It's not all hazy. A lot of times these get real hazy, kind of like what's going on right there. But tailgate actually doesn't have any dents on it. It's got a little chip there with the little ding. Usually they're hammered, but it's just got a couple little scratches you can see, and it's got some diamond plate underneath here that looks like, just kind of over time they kind of vibrate and cut into the paint a little bit. Tailgate opens real nice, closes real nice. You don't have to worry about the hinges hanging up. You always want to keep those lubed up, otherwise you'll slam the tailgate and it won't shut. No rust along there. It's got a little area where someone touched up, but then it doesn't look like they used the correct paint. It looks like something's a little lighter. And there's a little, very slight ding right there. Nice looking rocker behind the rear tire, just a couple small stone chips. All the chrome wheel well trim is in nice shape, not all dinged up or hazed out. This side of the bed is in really nice shape. No issues to make note of. And we're gonna do a separate video of it driving and everything. So this does have an accident report a number of years ago, and so I think the passenger side has been repainted from, I don't know if the whole side, it's really hard to tell, but I'm thinking from the cab forward it has been. And you can see where a little bit of the paint has flaked away there, and you can actually see the previous coat underneath it. There's a little chip there. We also will see the teal underneath. It's the Calypso green. I call it teal. A lot of people call it different colors, but it is called Calypso green. And then also here, you'll see, hopefully the camera will focus, it chipped a little bit, and you can see the original coat underneath there, and the paint's cracked a little bit. And then underneath here, it's got a little bit of paint sag. It's really hard to show on the camera, so hopefully I can twist the camera at angles and you can see it and manipulate it, but I tried to take 15 photos of it and it wouldn't show up. But otherwise, doors in really nice shape. I mean, this is, you know, I'm a super picky person. I kind of go over everything because I want to make sure when people get their vehicle, they pretty much know what they're getting. And I mean, this is a really clean truck, you know, otherwise, especially for a 94. I mean, we're creeping on 20 years old on this baby. And it looks like this valance here is just kind of popped up a little bit there for some reason. Again, it looks really nice. Fender looks really good. It's just got a little wear mark up here. I'm assuming this truck had a bug guard at one time, because this is kind of like the signs of a bug guard mark. And then there's no rock chips along here, but then there's a couple just in this area. So that's kind of the signs that there was a bug guard protecting it. So we'll take you inside. You know, this is XLT, so it's, you know, about as loaded as you can get for 94. It's got the light gray interior. It's got a little bit of wear on the dash there. Somebody replaced the stock stereo. That one works, but it's definitely not the best in the world. Ashtray opens up good, non-smoker. Never been smoked in. Glove box hinge as well. Carpet's in good shape, you know, along the edges. It's actually not very worn here on the rockers at all, except, you know, on the passenger side. Seat's really nice on the passenger side. You got the 60/40 split bench, so you got an additional seat. This folds up to be a cup holder, and a lot of times this thing's missing or just doesn't work properly. Then you have a little storage area, and you got all your original owner's manuals and all that stuff. You got your fully loaded power windows, power door locks, and those operate correctly. Getting no rust, really clean throughout the door jambs. Hopefully you guys can see that. You know, even the paint along there is looking good. You know, a lot of times you'll get stress cracks right here, which this one doesn't have. It's got the folding rear bench seat. You just pull in those straps and it folds down to like a metal tray. Someone's obviously installed a gun rack. You know, it's a light gray interior, you know, factory carpet. So it does have some darkening areas. You know, I pull out the mats so you can see exactly what you're getting. It just had some cheap rubber mats in there. But, you know, you could probably get in there with a good scrubber and cleaner and, you know, get rid of some of that. But it actually looks really well. It's perfectly presentable. You know, it's a, you know, really clean, respectable interior. It's just, want to get in there and show you guys everything. Here we come to the driver's side. Sun's kicking up a little bit, so it's kind of a pain in the butt, but hopefully you guys can see everything, and if you can't see something perfectly clear, get a hold of me and I'll definitely get you another picture or something. A little crack there. You know, no door sag. I mean, you can pull up on these things and they don't move at all. It's just like me moving the camera, but no problems with the doors. Closing, opening, any issue like that. You know, the steering wheel's in nice shape. It's got a wrap on it, but I've gotten in there and it looks like it's not tore down at all. Cruise control works. It looks like something was glued up here. I got a little bit of this to come off. It kind of just, you know, I'll just kind of show you, kind of just chips off with your fingernail. Makes a little bit of a mess. But the driver's seat's in good condition. Just is broke. It's kind of just, the material's kind of flattened in this area a little bit, which you'll commonly see, and then kind of did a force crack on the material, but the back's really good. So you could either just replace this bottom, or get the bottom restored, or just roll with it the way it is. You know, it's kind of a real common deal. Again, there's the back seat again, carpet area. There's the VIN number with all the axle codes, and there'll be a picture of that too. So we'll go ahead and take in the engine there, and I'm gonna go ahead and fire it up. You can hear the stereo working there. You know, the cold AC works. I'll show you all these gauges again, you know, working. You know, no airbag light on or anything like that. She's dinging away. It's annoying as hell. But this truck's got the 3